JJ, let's go as quickly as possible. I'll show you what the villagers have decided to do.
All right, let's get started. Now Mikey and I will go see what's going on in the village.
The villagers have arranged a real celebration, but you and I weren't invited to it.
Seriously? I thought we were supposed to be welcome guests at any celebration. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Hi, Mikey and JJ. Have you decided to come to our celebration? But I'm afraid to say that you are not welcome here.
What? I don't quite get it. Why can't we celebrate with you? We are just as much villagers as the rest of you.
Because each of us is a villager and we just want to have a little fun without you. You really don't know how to do that.
Seriously, we are real merrymakers. You must have mixed something up. We simply have to relax and have fun with you. Please change your mind about this.
None of the villagers will agree with this. But as the organizer of the party, I tell you that you can leave. There is definitely nothing for you to do here.
Apparently, they don't want us here, JJ. We will have to resolve all our affairs differently and just not interfere with them. In any case, we have other things to do.
It was really a shame. I thought we were part of a big village and could do whatever we wanted.
I'm also very sad, JJ, but what can we do? They don't want to see us, so maybe we can think of something?
Oh, friends, the villagers really abandoned us. Now we are on our own. We ourselves must entertain each other and come up with something interesting. Mikey, maybe this isn't such a bad plan. What will happen if we ourselves disappear from the village?
Disappear from the village? How do you even understand that? Please explain to me in more detail what you have already planned.
Sit down at the table and start writing. We need several notes saying that we are leaving the village forever, that we are giving them the house, and they can do whatever they want. But at the very end, we will have to add that they should not follow the tracks. I am sure that the villager will follow them, and then we will decide to prank him.
Oh, JJ, you are just a genius. We must bring this to the very end and do everything very, very cool. The villager will definitely understand that he made a mistake in his life.
I want to make it so that the villager will look for us and try to pull us out if we are really dear to him. If not, then we will take revenge on this village.
I really became interested in how we will check and prepare all this. This is a really good plan, and we all need to decide here and now. What do we do next?
In order to spy on the villager and set traps, we need to be invisible. Mikey, you have just such a special potion.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about it. This potion will actually make us invisible to them, and we will be able to do whatever we want. No one will be able to identify us.
Yoo-hoo, friends, we finally managed to do it. Mikey and I became completely invisible.
The most important thing is that our friends see us, and now we will prepare our traps.
Now, we must begin full preparation. It may take a very long time, but still, we will have to do all this to test the villager.
Now I have to prepare this place as if there was a fight. I need to make it seem real. The villager will really be scared.
We need to make this place abandoned so that he will think that we left here. No one should know where we really went.
The sooner we solve all this, the sooner we can check the villager and the whole village. He just needs to understand that we simply won't have another option.
I think my idea was really cool, and we can prove that they need to reconsider their views. This will really be really cool, and we should just solve everything here and now. We are a large part of the village, and we constantly protect it, so there shouldn't be any problems. We should be invited to such holidays.
The only thing I can believe in is that we will be able to see this through to the very end and achieve the result without any problems. These will be the most difficult tests in their lives.
If he fails the test, then we will simply understand that we are not that important to this village, because I would do anything to help the villagers. I am confident in myself.
Even though they set us up, I would help them too. It is really important to me to maintain the protection of the village. I am very curious what the villager will do. Will he leave or try to save us and pull us out? This is really very interesting.
In any case, we will be able to bring this to the very end and win this battle. The faster we do all this, the better it will be. This is the main thing.
It's time for us to make traps and somehow implement our plan, JJ. Do you have any further plan for how all this will happen?
Of course there is, Mikey. He will have to follow the tracks down to the mine. There will be a bridge and several dangerous traps waiting for him. He must go through them all on his own.
Okay, then I'll build a labyrinth using spikes. You go ahead and build whatever you want. I'm sure we'll have to make dangerous traps.
That's the whole point of Mikey. We have to provide the villager with dangerous conditions so that he gets to the very end. To do this, we'll have to put him in such conditions. My desire to test the villagers is getting stronger and stronger, but we need to do everything well, all the traps and tests.
It's all really very difficult and long, but it could really be worth it. We have to show that they can't cope without us.
We'll build a lot of traps and tests for the villagers so that he'll try to pass them all and finish the job. Get his note at the end.
They have to prove that we are important to them within the village, because this really upset JJ and me that we couldn't be at the party. Friends, you'll definitely have to see all of this, because it will definitely be very, very interesting. Because we are making real traps that can be dangerous for the villager. He will have to go through everything. We must try to break his spirit.
I hope I have enough time for everything I want. He still has to go through all of this. They can return to our house at any moment. In any case, it is simply necessary. We must understand what we are protecting. If they mistakenly did not invite us, we can forgive them.
Of course we can forgive them, but the most important thing is that they invite us a second time. If this does not happen, then we will be even angrier.
Then I will be ready to destroy the entire village and show them all my anger. It will be really dangerous for them. I promise you, friends. I want to build many traps inside the mine to make it much more dangerous. So I hope that they will still come here and try to go through everything.
One of the traps will be a bridge over the lava. The villagers are very afraid of everything, and this will be a real test for him.
At the very end, there will be traps with spikes and fire. They will need to go through everything to get the second note in the chest. Then we will see how he does it all and whether it will help him. Of course, the main prize is that we will be friends again, and I will not be offended by him. We will continue to protect the village.
But something came over him, and he decided to do this. We did not quarrel with the villagers, and we always have fun together. This is a really bad deed, and he simply must answer for his actions, because I can't wait to see his reaction.
At each of the tests, we will leave him a hint, and he will go from one to another. This way, we will be able to collect really enough of them. I am sure that Mikey and I have prepared well and have decided almost everything. The most important thing will be to see how the villager will go through all this.
I think he will get scared and run away. He won't want to help us, much less look for us, because he's having fun with his villagers at the party right now.
Let's see, Mikey. A lot really depends on this. I want to believe that everything will be like this. There's certainly a chance that the villager will believe all this and he'll be upset, so he'll try to pass all the tests. If he does, will we forgive them?
Most likely, yes. Of course, I'll be angry that they didn't give me cookies and other sweets. But we'll still check that we're important to them, too. I hope that we can fool them, and they'll really think that we've disappeared, and they'll have to destroy someone to save me.
Mikey, look, the villager is coming to our house with a cake. Maybe he wanted to ask for forgiveness?
It seems to me that he wanted to laugh at us. So let's not jump to conclusions. Let's follow his actions.
Oh, what happened here? Why does JJ and Mikey's house look abandoned? Did something happen to them? I need to check on them. Hey, Mikey and JJ, it's the villager. I'll go to your house and check. Oh no, there's no one here? Did they leave the village? I can't believe it.
Okay, he found our note. He'll have to read it and then decide what to do next. Go to rest or go to the test. Either way, this will be a really cool test for him, and I'll be able to see if he can do something about his fears. This is very, very important. If the villager passes this trap, he'll go further to the spikes and fire. He'll be really scared there.
I don't believe in the villager and that he'll be able to pass all this. But we've made all the preparations so that it's convenient for him to get to our traps. So we have to leave as many different traces as possible so that he gets confused and just moves on. But if he refuses this, then we will have to destroy the village. I think that would be the most fair for us and them.
Mikey and JJ left the village, but they left some tracks. I guess I need to follow them to get them back.
See, Mikey, it's not as bad as you think. He'll actually take the test.
I don't trust him, of course, but I'll still be interested to see what he decides to choose. It'll be entertaining.
Of course I'll go save JJ and Mikey. I just have no other choice. We're all friends together.
Good! After all, the villager chose this path, but his biggest problem will be when he faces the trials. Then he'll really have to choose.
I guess I'll have to follow them to get to where they went. It might be dangerous, but I want to save them. How could this even happen? We kicked them out of the party and they immediately decided to leave. It was a joke. I didn't think it would go this far.
Oh, so it was a joke? Well then, pass all the trials and we'll see how serious you are. We have to make sure of his words.
Mikey is absolutely right. Only if he passes all the trials will we believe him. Otherwise, we'll just punish him and the whole village.
I have to hurry as fast as possible, because I might not have time to save them and return them to the village. It seems to me that they've fallen into some big trap.
Okay, the villager has come to the first test. A very weak bridge over the lava. He'll have to pass it.
I'm very curious how he'll get through it. But then my trap awaits him. It's a labyrinth of spikes. You have to be very careful there.
Oh, he managed to pass the first test. That was really cool. The villager keeps going and he wants to help us. In any case, we'll solve everything here and now. That's the most important thing.
He started the second test. You have to be careful here and not rush. Then he'll get through it without any problems and can start the next test. We've set a lot of traps for him and we'll be able to see what happens. I'm really curious.
This is a really weird and scary mine. There are a lot of traps here. Maybe Mikey and JJ built it so they wouldn't be found.
Okay, he's come to my test, where the plates activate the fire and can seriously hurt him. This is going to be really fun.
JJ, he's almost at the very end. What are we going to do next? Do you have any plans, or are we going to leave him here?
He'll have to somehow get out on his own. We'll go celebrate our victory and, of course, eat some sweets.
Yoo-hoo! I've reached the very end and now I need to read the note. There must be something useful in it. After all, Mikey and JJ left all this here. What? Are they waiting for me at the exit of the mine in my house with an apology? Was this all a prank or a test for me? I can't believe it.
Ha ha ha. This is really the reaction we were expecting. Now, he has to come all the way back and apologize to us because we don't deserve to be treated like this.
The villager will be heading back now and we need to get ready. We need to take off this invisibility and go to the party.
This is a good plan. We need to see this through to the very end and have him admit his guilt. This will really be the most important and interesting thing.
It's so good that we did all this, Mikey. We were able to check out the villagers and what they really think. It's not as bad as they told us. Oh no, Mikey, just look at this. Our village is really being attacked.
Does that mean we should take our weapons and protect the village? It seems our time has come. We must destroy all our enemies and save the village. Let's fly home as quickly as possible. I'll remove our invisibility with Milk and we'll start the battle with them. We should definitely take our weapons.
Mikey, there really are a lot of them, but we will have to deal with them. Let's fly as fast as we can and try to hold back their attack on the village. We must prove to the villagers that without us, they will not be able to stand and will be destroyed very quickly. This will really be a good lesson for them.
These bandits will do nothing to us and our village. We will be able to destroy them and then celebrate the victory. This is the coolest thing that can happen.
Let's remove this power from us as quickly as possible, and then we will just take our weapons and fight them. I am sure that it will be very simple and interesting.
We just need to vent our anger somewhere, and we have been given a good chance. We will take the coolest weapons and destroy them all. It will be very cool.
That's exactly it, Mikey. Our forces should be enough to destroy such a crowd of bandits. They will not be able to do anything to us.
The villagers will all be safe and sound. But the most important thing is that the holiday will not end, and we will be able to save them all. This is the most important thing.
Okay, you and I are well armed, and now we need to destroy all these bandits. Let's run as fast as we can and start our battle.
Let's run! We won't leave a single bandit behind and we'll destroy them all! They'll need to understand that they don't have the strength to attack our village!
Even though there are more of them, Mikey, don't even think about retreating. We can really defeat them if we work together as a team.
Don't be afraid! There won't be any problems, and we can defeat them all! Destroy them completely and show that our village is protected!
Okay, Mikey, I'll take one part of the enemies, you take the other part, and we'll fight like this. It's much safer.
The most important thing is, don't let them surround you. If you do that, we'll definitely lose. We won't have a chance to win.
We have to see this through to the very end and decide everything here and now. That's the most important thing. Everything else is pointless.
We'll shoot at them with everything we've got. It'll be over very quickly, and we'll go celebrate our victory. The villagers are worried about us.
Of course they're worried, because if we lose, they'll destroy all the villagers. That'll be their next stage. That's why we have to do everything we can to destroy as many bandits as possible, to secure the village once and for all.
We have to quickly sort this all out and see it through to the end. We must destroy all the bandits and go celebrate, dance, eat cookies, and watch cartoons.
Mikey is absolutely right. We should have a good time after this, and I hope we do all of that because I'm already incredibly tired. Yoo-hoo, friends, we did it. We were able to defeat all the bandits and save the village.
Now we have proven to all the villagers that we can be trusted and we will always be their protection. They must appreciate and love us because we are the only ones who can fight against the bandits.
Now it's time to get back to the party. We will have fun and dance with them. That's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Yes, friends. Bye, everyone, and see you very soon.